Rar, Liveboy Crosswell here. So in this video, I wanted to talk about like the outfit that I'm wearing right now. So I got this shirt and this shirt from PacSun, but I thought this was I literally thought this was actually pretty cool that I got. It looks like thorns in my eyes, but I like how this looks, especially when I'm wearing like my lion look. Don't mind the hair and don't mind like the vibe that I'm giving off. So I want to introduce you to Crosswell. So this is my ultimate form of Crosswell. That's why I'm called Liveboy Crosswell for a reason, and I keep saying that because like you're probably wondering like why are you called Crosswell in the first place. So when I see Crosswell, I think of an animal. So I think of a lion, and I did see a lion IRL. So I saw a little part of Africa in my eyes, and that's why I wanted to do a lion, because like I think of Africa, like I think of like being in tune to like my culture, my heritage. And it's really interesting that, you know, I actually got to see a lion, like how they actually like look, the lioness, the cubs. It's really interesting like seeing like their family dynamic, even though like they're just like lying around. This looks like the thorns, so it looks pretty sick. It was a buy one get one free, so I had to cop one. Especially with this one, I really got this one because of like it looks like a mock. I think not a mock. It's like thick on how like the collar looks in the first place, but this one it's like very different, and I like how different this one looks. It looks pretty sick. Like, especially the vibe that I'm giving off right now. Like I really dig this one in the first place. Like it's really, I don't know. It looks like kind of like an African type of like what is it called? It's like almost like a shoulder piece. It's something simple. It's just a white shirt, a simple design. But it has like the thorns, and I'm like, it looks pretty sick. Like, what do you guys think? But what do you guys think of this lion look? This is like an updated version of like my lion look, because like I did other looks in the first place as a lion, and like if you scroll at the very bottom of my page, you'll see what I'm talking about. And to those who are new, welcome. I'm Crosswell. So there's a reason why I'm a lion. So like I do have a mental condition called schizophrenia. So with schizophrenia, it does like actually like mess with the chemistry in your brain, and it wires it differently. And I do have a YouTube channel, and if you guys are very curious on what I'm talking about and like what I'm doing, go ahead and follow me on let's say Instagram or YouTube. So on YouTube, I have videos of me just like kind of explaining what schizophrenia is and like what my mind goes to, because like I'm trying to offer something a little bit different and unique in my case of like what it's literally what it's doing to me. So like I'm being dead ass on this. Like if I'm actually standing on business here. Like if it's not talking to you, like let me know, because like I'm trying to like show you guys like, even though like I have a mental like ability, and I'm not gonna say disability because I'm gonna say mental ability, because this is how I'm able to do the things that I'm able to do. What I'm looking for specifically is like content, like engagement, because I know there's a trend that I'm seeing. So basically I'm seeing people like follow and then they unfollow, and I'm wondering why are they unfollowing if they followed. And I'm wondering why, because like, and I know why, it's because like they're like, what is bro doing? What is bro yapping about? What I'm trying to actually get at in this video is like, what I want to say is be not afraid in that regard, because like I'm completely coherent of what I'm doing. Everything is very intentional of what I'm doing, and I'm trying to invite you guys into like my environment. And I had made a video on YouTube about like access granted. So basically with access granted, I wouldn't say that you're going to be automatically like entered into like my environment, but it's like it's highlighting what my environment is about, and it goes into detail on like why my Instagram is the way it is, because like I'm doing things very strategically. And considering the fact that like I do have like this like ability is what I would call this, I'm trying to like, you know, I'm trying to like get your guys' attention. Like, what do people want to see? People want to see things that seem like normal, but like what I'm trying to do is like outside of that. And I would call myself Hugo, because like I don't know if you're aware that Hugo Boss, you know, it's Hugo Boss, but it's Hugo and Boss. So I'm more Hugo in that regard because like I feel like I want to break out of what's normal. I want to like learn something like a pro and then break it like an artist. So I would call I'm an artist because I come from a creative background in that instance. And anyways, I have a fashion design degree, which I had tried so many times to get a job within the fashion industry. Not like this, obviously, and I wasn't doing this before. But there was like COVID had other plans, and that never came into fruition. And I believe that it wasn't meant to be at that time. And for around that time, it was 4 years I was actually trying to find a job within the fashion industry because I was just stuck in retail. And even though I'm doing retail as of right now, it's a different side of retail. I'm able to do visual merchandising. I'm able to think creatively of like how to dress mannequins, how to do things creatively, think quickly on my feet. Like I'm able to like do a lot of things that I wasn't able to do back then. And it took me a long time to get me from that point to now. And I'm trying to go from this point to another point. And what I'm trying to get at is that no matter what, how the world is right now, or like how, if you don't have enough experience or if anything like that, take initiative, take action, be your own like CEO, be your own like, set your own directives on like how you're going to achieve that. Because like I'm still doing that as of right now because I see much more of what I'm trying to get at. It's just like I'm actually hungry and I have a driven hunger to reach success, to go from the rags to the riches. And I know I'm going to get that, and I'm going to be my own person. I feel like I'm yapping. Anyways, so I have my neurofeed piece on, so that's why I feel like I'm just talking at the side of my mouth. So when I put it on, I feel like so you're probably wondering like why I'm wearing this in the first place. So I wear this as a piece of like to be focused. So the more that I wear it, and I'm able to wear it for longer periods of time, but when I am able to wear it, it's like I'm able to see a new side of me, and it's actually making me focus in that regard. So pretty much it's making me focus, so it's making me like hyper aware of like my surroundings, and I'm more in tune with who I am and what my body wants and needs. It sounds strange. It kind of sounds out of strange. It kind of sounds out of science fiction in that regard. But like I would call myself X-Well, so like I'm like a superhero in that regard because like I feel like I want to be my own superhero. I want to be like my own like original type of superhero, like something that hasn't ever been like done before. Like I don't know. I just want to put that out there. But anyways, but yeah, with schizophrenia, so like, it's a lot. From day to day, it's like a different day of like what I'm able to kind of like do and how I feel, because I feel like there's like two other entities within me, and I hadn't made a video on my YouTube so you can kind of understand where I'm going at. But in this regard, I kind of want to like just like feel like I'm yapping again and I'm stuttering. Regardless of what I said, what do you guys think of my fit? Do you guys vibe with it? Do you guys rock with it? Even though I have my neck piece on, I feel like it's like a new version of a human of what I want to like describe myself. Even though like I probably won't wear this out like this because like I feel like this would be way too much if anyone else were to see me, because like I'm very well capable of like walking around and people looking at me regardless, like without the hair, but with my hair with the split dye. I know people are looking at me, like I'm very well with it. What I'm trying to do is actually train myself to the point where like when I do reach success and I am having a platform, and then when I'm able to like get my voice heard, I'm being prepared in that moment of when the opportunity arises is what I'm trying to get at. So what I'm also trying to say is that like I'm treating my life as like I am that person. I am that somebody, and I know I am that somebody. It's just like I have to be right. You see how my brain just literally, I have to be in the right audience for people to actually listen to what I'm saying, because the people on Instagram, I'm not reaching the right demographic. That's the reason why people are following and unfollowing, and I'm aware of that. And I'm trying to actually locate and pinpoint who my target audience is. And I feel like my target audience are people who are in a state of mind that are like me. They feel like they're not able to fit in. They're not able to get their voice heard. They're maybe an introvert. They are maybe shy to even go outside, to even talk to someone, to even talk to girls. Like I feel like I'm trying to like actually communicate my message in that regard. And I want you guys to like actually just take into consideration that content creation takes time and effort. And I'm offering something a little bit different and unique in my case, considering the fact that I have like a mental ability. So when I say that, it's not a disability. What I'm doing right now, and what I'm even saying this, and even looking at myself in the mirror, I see someone else. I see someone entirely different, rather than with the split dye hair that I had on. And I don't wear wigs just to cosplay, and this is not a cosplaying type of thing. Like, I'm not cosplaying, and I actually would take offense to that if people were to say, like, are you cosplaying? And I know there's people going to be saying, like, bro's cosplaying. They're trying to get underneath my skin, and I'm not going to let that get under my skin, because, like, I know what I'm doing. I know what my mission is, I know what my directive is, and I know what my target is, and I know what I'm trying to do, and I'm actually trying to bring positivity into my life, and deflect negativity, because like negativity is going to arise from this. And I had made a video on this before, a video of when I said why is human fashion mid. And when I was saying human fashion, I mean like men's fashion, especially as you mature and get older. I mean, it's not for me. It's like when I say it's not for me, it's just like this content may not be for you, and you may think I'm weird. You may think I'm like not right in the head. I'm obviously coherent. If you take in consideration of the content that I'm producing, look at the art that I'm producing. Look at what I'm doing. That's all what I'm gonna say. But that wasn't in a negative way. But I mean, like, just look at what I'm doing. Like, look at how I'm able to produce content in my state of mind, of how I'm able to process information, process my creativity, and channel it through technology. That's what I'm trying to get at, and how I'm trying to like shape and actually communicate and give an example of what I mean. For those who do watch the end of this video, give it a like and say "rawr," and that's all what I'm gonna say. And that's when I know that people are actually watching and listening to what I'm saying. But with that being said, Line Boy out.